I'm Steve Cash. I'm actually from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been a Paralympian since 2006 in Torino, and I've been playing sled hockey since about 2004. So I got involved with DASA. It was actually through playing inline hockey. So I had grown up playing inline and ice hockey with a prosthetic, and it wasn't until I was about 14 years old at an inline tournament in St. Louis. I was approached by the sled hockey coach at the time, and he had heard about my prosthetic. And without knowing if I had had any experience before, and it asked me if I wanted to try sled hockey. And lo and behold, I had never heard of the sport, but in my mind, it had that word hockey attached to it. And so for me, just always having that passion and that love of hockey, I wanted to try it. So I came out to the rink that weekend, fell in love with it, and little did I know, we have a program right here in St. Louis in DASA that gives kids the opportunity to play new sports, to get involved into something that they've never even tried before. And they also do it for adults. But for me, being a kid at 14 years old, being able to try new things, for me was always, an eye-opener. And so finding sled hockey, you find a whole new world of sports where people are put out on the ice, and regardless of their disability, they're put on an even playing field. And so DASA, we were lucky enough to have them put us on the ice and allow me to find a new sport. And I can honestly say if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the person or the athlete I am today. So what a lot of people don't know about being a Paralympian is that it involves just as much work as would entail with an Olympian. The only difference that I would say separates an Olympian from a Paralympian is that our athletic journey starts long before the biggest difference between Olympic and a Paralympic athlete, in my eyes, would be that a Paralympic athlete's journey in sports, there's always a journey before that. So for me, it was losing my leg at the age of 3 to bone cancer, and I can say for many athletes out there, they had their own journey that they had to experience before they got into whatever sport. So for us, we're already taught that no matter what obstacles or what adversity you face, you have to find a way to tackle those challenges. And I think for a Paralympic athlete, it's easier to get into a sport knowing that it's going to be challenging because you've faced challenges in your life before. And so for me, that's what I want people to know, is that we're always persevering, we're always trying to make ourselves better, we're always training, but in the same breath, before we even got into sports, we had our own challenges that we had to face along the way. So what it's taught me is that there's a lot more to life than what you see firsthand. So for me, you can see my prosthetic. For someone else, you might see their wheelchair, you might see their hearing aids, but you never know where that person's come from in life or what they've been able to achieve. So I think the Paralympics in general and disabled sports is a great vehicle to showcase what people can do regardless of their disabilities. And I can honestly say that 15 years ago, before even knowing about disabled sports, I could have never told you that there's people out there that have overcome so much in life and then made it to the point where they're able to achieve their dream of winning a gold medal. And now here I am able to talk about it personally. And so that's one big thing for me that it's taught is that, no matter how young or old you are, there's never, it's never too late to start something new. It's never too late to take advantage of an opportunity, even if it looks like it's a challenge or a problem. So, no matter what, there's always going to be different opportunities, different avenues out there for you.